go. Let's go.
Okay, we're right back into it. No introductions or nothing. Our demonic orc creature ran right up to Drax and is taking a swing at him. Let's go ahead and find out if this hits.
Son of a bitch!
14?
That's a hit.
Obviously a 26 hits. Okay.
He's a 2-hitter. He just went boom and spun him. Boom again. I witnessed it. It was horrible.
Right. That's it. Okay. All right. So 11.
I'm playing the entire round.
And 8, so 19 damage.
Damn!
So it aggressively runs right up to Drax, and in quick succession swings its greatsword and ends up clipping him and taking a chunk into his shoulder. And just as he's reeling from that, it reaches forward really quickly and clamps down and bites him at the same time.
Oh. This is not the type of foreplay I like!
Is that really where you want to go?
Alright. Drax, you're up.
Well, now that I know that he likes to be rough.
How far away is Birdie?
I'm still 35 feet away from you.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my 50-foot rope. I'm gonna try to lasso him.
Wait, why
this thing biting you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna allow this, but you have to understand, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to take this back if you want, because if you make ranged attacks against other things while you've got a hostile next to you, that hostile gets an opportunity to attack.
You know what? I'm gonna try to bop this guy off of me.
Good call!
I'm gonna give you a moment of rationality.
I wanted to give him an offering, but I guess that's not good enough.
Yeah, the only chicken you're having is the one in front of you.
I was trying to give him some chicken. I guess I'm hitting him with my hand axe, just to get him off me.
Son of a bitch. It's a 10. 10 plus 5.
It hits.
Alright, is 1d6 plus 3.
It took 1, so that's 7 damage, but I'm going to use lay hand on myself.
Well, so you made an attack already. That was your action.
Oh, that's my action?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna use second wind. Once per short rest, you can use a bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 2 of HP. Go for it.
Daddy needs a little bit of help. Cause that one hit me hard.
4, 6 HP back.
Okay, cool. After you hit it and you kind of get a burst of energy and kind of get some of your vitality back, it immediately makes a reaction counterattack.
Counterattack, son of a bitch.
And hits you for 8 damage.
It's a good thing you get yourself a second wind.
Alright. Shoo, you're up.
Okay.
Can somebody else?
Oh, wait, how much damage did you do to it?
7.
Okay, thank you.
Can somebody get his attention, please?
Okay. I am going to run up to flank the creature that's attached to him, right? And I want to make sure that I'm basically just going to go there. So no one else is really within 5 feet except for him. I am going to cast Sword Burst. I create a 5 feet circle around me. All creatures have to make a dex save of 12, and I'm going to empower the spell with a sorcery point before dice is rolled. That way,
Thank God he's not putting in darkness again.
I can re-roll up to 2 of the dice for as far as damage if I wanted to.
Okay.
So, Sword Burst, it is 1d6. Yeah, 1d6. Which is 6.
What does it take for half? Is it if it saves? Because I rolled an 8 or 17 plus 1 for the 18.
Oh, so all creatures within 5 must succeed a dex saving throw or take 6 or 1d6 force damage, but I guess it saves automatically if it doesn't. It doesn't take any. It doesn't say take half damage if it saves. It just says it has to do the saving.
Oh,
or it
gotcha,
takes
gotcha.
damage.
But if you enforce it, so doesn't that do anything to?
That was just for like damage if I wanted to give it more damage.
So it doesn't
but-
get any damage then.
Yeah, it doesn't do
That's
any
worse.
damage.
That's less than mine.
Alright.
In that case, then can I have Shu run up and just stab in the back a few times?
Sure, yeah.
Cool.
Somebody get his
So,
attention.
Oh yeah, sorry I didn't move your guy. Where are we right here?
Please.
Yeah. We're gonna move Shu right next to him.
So his +4 to attack.
I already got
So
a plan.
the first one's a natural one, and this is a 15 total.
That's a
for the
hit?
second one. Okay. And my daggers are how much? 1d4 plus 2. So 4 damage total.
Alright.
Well, do you get advantage for both of those?
Huh?
Would he get advantage for both of those attacks? Because he's still technically flanking with.
He gets to make 2 attacks?
Well, he has a dagger in each hand, right? I gave him 2 daggers.
Does he have 2 weapon fighting?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know if he does.
Yeah, I don't think he does.
So okay, so
Stand
no,
and
I'll
say
just
he
take it
might
as
pass
that
my
then.
time.
Alright, so
He does not.
wow. So Shu ends up slinking up behind it, stabbing it, and does a little bit of damage. You actually see for the first time, some blood actually kind of oozing out of one of the wounds. It immediately turns around to go make an attack on Shu. However, it completely misinterpreted Ingris's size. Sorry. Ingris's size, and with its broadsword ends up sweeping right above his head and missing.
Okay.
Hold on.
Does that give him an advantage?
I was just doesn't that give me an opportunity attack?
Because his thing is a reaction. He's reacting to the hit that he got.
He didn't disengage.
Where are we? All right. Shu, you're done? You're done?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Harvey, you're up.
Okay, so is this back towards me?
I want to say
No, it's like it's facing Ingris right now.
Ingress?
Yeah.
So I don't get an advantage, right?
You wouldn't. You wouldn't, no.
No, okay.
Unless you moved. For instance, if you
move by
all I have to do is move like maybe 5 feet.
if you move like right here by Jay, you'd be
Flanking with
completely flanking with Shu, and you'd have advantage in that case.
Okay. And last question, if I do an attack that needs a saving, does that mean you have a disadvantage if I do that? If you have to do a save?
No, I don't think so.
It's just the one save. Okay. Fine. Alright, I'm gonna try the breath of the dragon again, but this time I'm gonna do acid breath.
Okay. And you can do that at will? Like it's not
It
a
allows me to
recharge?
do, I can use this feature 2 times for gaining expended uses when you finish a long rest.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Or I can also use, when available, you can spend like 1 key additionally.
Okay, gotcha.
So I can do more.
Are you moving, or are you staying there?
I'm gonna, I'll stay right there because it's not gonna benefit me either way. And I'll just do a 5 foot wide, 30 foot angle shot down, so that way I don't hit anybody else.
What kind of damage?
It's gonna be acid,
Okay.
and you need to roll a 13.
No, he did poison.
13.
Okay, so you got exactly 13. Shit. All right, so it just gets halved,
Okay.
and then that means shit.
So he went over by Jay. Do I have to do a saving throw then? Was I in the line of fire of that breath?
No. So I rolled 5. It's cut that in half. Does it roll up or just say
It's always rolls down.
always rolls down?
Yeah.
So it's just 2 damage acid.
Okay.
And then does that do anything?
Yeah, I mean you're somehow out of your weird bird beak you shoot acid at this thing with your breath weapon attack, and a small spray of acid hits it in the face, and it looks like it's it roars in pain obviously, and it seems like it's kind of like dug into the skin a little bit. It has very thick skin, however, so it doesn't look like it's done any significant damage, but it did take damage.
Okay, and let's do. I'm gonna fuck it. Let's do it. I'm gonna fly over and see if I land directly on the back of his head, because he's a big boy. He's like what, like 10 feet tall, like something like that, right?
Yeah, it's big.
So I want to perch like on the back of his head, and I'm gonna use a bonus attack, unarmed strike.
Okay, so
Santa Maria.
I didn't start his timer.
No, that's my second attack. I'm not gonna have an extra attack.
Okay, so yeah, for your movement, we'll say that part's fine. I will say, in order to perch on its neck, we're gonna require you to do an acrobatics check.
Shit. All right. Fair enough. My acrobatics is +6.
Okay.
I got 11 total.
Okay. All right, we'll say that succeeds. It was maybe a little off balance from taking a swipe at Ingress and missing.
Okay.
So we'll say, yeah, you're on top, and perched on top, and then what do you want to do? You said you're doing a bonus attack for what, a flurry?
Just an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then that's a +6 for my dice to roll. It's a 14.
That's a hit.
All right, and it's a 1d4 +4, and that is a 6.
Okay. All right, so shortly after, it's like a little discombobulated from the acid kind of like eroding a little bit of its skin on the outside. Shortly after also swinging at Ingress and missing, it feels a weight kind of like drop onto its shoulders. It looks up just in time to catch a punch square in its forehead.
Oh, no, I'm behind it. I'm in the back of it.
Is that what it said too? Ow.
Yeah, you're behind it. It looks up. You're.
Oh, it looks up.
Fucking let me describe this. All right, that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Jim Jar, you're up.
Hey, Stu, any chance that your spores can do anything to that guy? I mean, he's spores, you're spores. Can you talk to the dude, confuse him, anything? Open to suggestions here.
Stuart is kind of like cowering in the corner with the other prisoners. And
Copy that. Gotcha.
He's not really wanting to get closer.
Just checking. Man, you guys are a cluster over there, aren't you?
I didn't want
Do I still have clear line of sight on that dude?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And is his back still towards Shu, or is he towards...
Yeah, he's got his back to you.
So, would I technically be at an advantage?
Oh yeah, you'd have advantage, yeah.
He's surrounded.
Alright, cool. So,
Right now, I'm riding him like a bronco.
I'm going to go ahead and fire my crossbow. I mean, I'm not like I got any magic spells or anything
You could
like
do
that.
a sneak attack.
I was trying to figure out, can I have that? I was looking
Yeah.
at that. There it is.
Yeah, anytime you have an advantage, you would have sneak attack.
So sneak attack is a D2 plus two D6s. So yeah, I'd like to do sneak attack with my crossbow.
Okay. So what you would do is you'd roll twice the d20 to see if you hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever roll is highest, you keep, and then when you hit it, you roll the normal damage for the short bow, and then you also get an extra 2d6 on top of that.
Okay. Walk me through that.
So yeah,
First
yeah.
timer.
D20 twice, keep the highest roll.
15, 17.
Okay, so 17 obviously is a hit. So what you get to do now is d6 plus 3 for your normal damage.
D6 plus 3. So that would be a 6, right? Plus 3 is 9.
Yep. So 9, and then you also get to roll a 2d6 and add those to the 9.
9 plus 3 is 12, plus 2 is 15.
15? Okay, awesome. Are you, yeah, okay, so we'll do this. So,
Hold on, before I take my shot.
sure.
Character's name?
Drax.
Drax.
Punch me.
Hey, Drax! Bet you I heard it, and I bet you I killed it before you do.
Just give it.
No bet!
I'm done here.
Fire.
So this thing is obviously surrounded on all sides. It's taken a little bit of acid. It's taken like incremental bits of damage here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing really seems to have been substantial. However, with it being off balance, it's got a weird bird dude perched on its shoulders that just punched it in the face. It's got a little bit of oozing, dripping acid. It's got a stab wound in its back, completely engrossed and not paying attention. You line up the perfect shot with your short bow and it sinks into its skull, and this time actually goes in a little bit. Clearly does some damage. This thing thrashes in anger, and it's got blood and a very dark, like oozing purplish glow to it, like oozing out of a wound now. This thing has taken some serious damage at this point.
Hey guys, haven't we seen that purple ooze somewhere? I hit good!
Somebody
All right.
just kill it!
Alright, so the creature's up. Acrobatics check.
Yeah, damn straight, man. After what he just hit it.
And you as well.
Shit!
Acrobatics for
25.
Shit.
Aha!
18?
Okay. Alright, so this thing just took a significant amount of damage. It knows what direction it came from. It turns towards Jimjar and with a blind rage just barrels towards him. Now, you were right in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
You're perched on top of him. You both rolled high enough.
Do I get opportunity attack?
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
You both rolled high enough to not only get an opportunity attack as it's going by you, but you also are able to get out of the way and not get trampled. Now you, since you rolled a 25, you can decide whether you just fly above him or like stay riding him like a fucking bull or some shit.
Alright,
Ride him.
I'm gonna ride that brown.
Okay, now, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have it move first. Oops.
Ride that donkey.
We're gonna have it move first. It's gonna get just its normal movement, which actually puts it right here. You're still on top. You kind of ducked out of the way. Okay, so all of you get opportunity attacks.
Question.
Yeah.
So I have Warcaster, so I can use a spell, melee spell attack. Can I use sorcery points on my reaction with my spell? Because I get to do a melee spell, and I have a melee spell. Would I be able to innately use?
Yeah,
it?
we'll say yeah.
Cool.
I may look that up later, just
Okay.
but for now, yeah, we'll say.
I'm going to do Shocking Grasp. So I make a melee attack, and I'm going to do the twin meta magic. So I'm basically doing it twice. So for that,
Oh shit! I think I pissed it off!
so the first one, 8 for the first one, that misses. And then I have 15 for the second.
Second one hits.
Okay. The second one is 1d8 lightning damage, and it can't take any more reaction to the start of its next turn with this. 3 lightning damage.
To stopping your reactions is pretty critical at this point, so that's good.
Ingress gets opportunity too, right?
Yeah, Ingress gets a melee swipe.
8 plus 4,
12 misses.
Did his best.
I'm gonna hit him with my Morning Star. 18.
Hits.
It's gonna be 1d8 plus 3. Where's the 8? Where's the 8? Where's the 8? What the hell? Where's the 8? 4. So 7.
Alright, 7 damage. Alright. And I already got the... Wait, how much did you do with the shocking grasp?
4.
Okay, yeah, I did do that already.
Okay.
Alright, and that was
Alright, so I'm gonna do an unarmed strike. So that's a +6 to my roll.
Wait, but does he get it since he's not technically moving out of range of him? And he's riding him. Does he get attacks with him?
Yeah.
He declared.
I mean, with
I'm
his,
just asking.
with his 25
we can just
acrobatics,
ride shit.
Yeah.
And
So I rolled
I'm sorry,
20
everything.
with the plus. So it's 14 plus 6, 20. Now this is why you should always read, kids. My Draconic Discipline for
First
unarmed.
off, when has that ever worked for you?
Shoot.
it's working
With
now.
Draconic Discipline, unarmed strikes, I get to choose the damage type. So I didn't have to be doing the breath. I could just choose what type. So I'm gonna actually do a lightning strike with my punch, my unarmed strike.
Okay.
And question: his bolts, is it wood or metal?
wood with a metal tip.
So it's have to be sunken in already.
Okay. All right. Anyways, so
He's basically treating it like a lightning rod.
yeah, that's what I was wondering. So 8 damage, lightning.
Alright.
Get over for it.
Hey.
Alright, so as this thing in a blind rage rushes towards Jimjar, it gets shocked a little off balance, and it gets some sort of weird, crazy, like lightning punch in its head, and also takes a swipe in the side from the Morning Star, It is severely bloody enough. That purplish blood is oozing all over this creature. Now, it made its movement, and as a bonus, it gets to move again. This is not going to provoke an extra opportunity attack, just for your sake, just so you know.
It uses your reaction anyways.
Yeah.
And it's going to try and run over Jim Jar, so we'll just put it right there. And acrobatics check for me, please.
Can I, just out of curiosity, as I'm doing this acrobatics check, I do have ball bearings. I'm watching this thing run at me from far away. I'm pretty sure I got little time.
I would say if you had readied that as an action,
Okay.
since it's not your turn though.
You're right.
Still on his shoulders?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
All right, so
Are you on
acrobatics
his
check.
horns or on his shoulders?
I'm on his back, like shoulder back.
It would have been better if you
So
were
from
on
Jim
his
Jar's perspective,
He has massive
he's
traps.
being driven to it.
Yeah. I'm like this, like.
I'm watching like, Birdman is
We always betray our party!
Why is it always Birdman? All right,
This
so
is-
I
that would
guess
be a fun
acrobatics
thing.
check.
That would be fun.
That's a 5 plus 3.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Do I do acrobatics? Yeah, it's just an acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. We're gonna say 6 damage. As it kind of like kicks you as it runs at you.
Get out my way.
And let's roll.
Compared to that's nothing.
What y'all were taking?
I agree.
You mean what Jay was taking?
Yeah, specifically.
It's just locked in on you, like in a rage. It runs up to you, even though it's taken all this damage from everyone else. It still remembers the burn from that second shot, and kicks you about 10 feet against the wall.
Damn.
Which way?
Right where I put your token.
Oh,
Straight back.
There you go.
Okay, so
good. I like walls.
Fire might be the best
Action. 2 attack? Cool.
Well, no, that was actually just movement and bonus action. It still has an action.
Oh. I'm thinking this thing is way better than what it was, but it's still pretty good. He can't
You're
punch
nowhere
it.
near you. Why are you doing
He
that?
can't punch the rolls because the down was all in that roll.
I'm all the way. I'm the closest, but still no.
Please tell me he goes after the bird. We don't know.
He ain't going up no bird.
His muscles won't let him reach.
That's
He
what-
just slammed his head to the
That's what
ground.
I'm hoping.
11. So basically what it does is it runs at Jim Jar, runs up to him, takes all this damage, kicks him against the wall, and immediately reaches up, grabs your leg, and slings you against the wall.
Shit,
You
you
take
out
a-
with my armor class.
11 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, wow.
Ride's over.
We'll say you're also prone as well.
Oh, Jesus.
The conductor found that you didn't have a ticket.
Smack! Don't he fall into the water at that point?
No, I'm not in the water.
All right, and that is this thing's turn. So we will now go to Drax.
How far do you say he is?
I have
5, 10, 15, 20, he's like 25 feet away.
I lasted longer than 30 seconds.
Record!
Longer than your last relationship.
I don't even remember my last relationship.
What is this, Kick-a-don in the dick day?
You started it.
I did.
So I guess I'm gonna run up to it. Fucking yeah, I'm gonna glad for punishment here.
I have amnesia. I don't
What's your
remember my
HP
last
at?
relationship ever.
17.
You have okay, all right.
You still have 17 HP up there? Oh, you're fine!
All right, you're gonna run up to it. How are you gonna
It's facing me,
You
so-
what you wanna do?
By the way, it's facing me, right?
Yeah.
So you're at advantage.
No.
Only if
Only
there's
if you were
someone
within
flanking
range.
you.
If you were like here, you got it.
Got it. No, sorry. I
Alright.
don't know my rules yet.
So I'm gonna go on Morning Star and I'm gonna try to swing down on it.
So I'm prone, that means I have to use the action just to get out.
Yes! 19 plus 5, so I know that bitch hits.
Miss.
Involved.
This isn't even my final form.
It's like the Black Minotaur.
I was thinking that too.
7 damage, but I'm gonna use my let me pull it up. I'm gonna use an action surge to take an additional turn.
Additional attack.
Yeah.
All right.
So just action.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna hit him again with that other
What was the first? Well, the first one was how much? 7.
7.
Okay. Let me do that for him again.
8 plus 5 is somebody. 13.
Swing and a miss.
I tried, guys, remember me. How I was.
All right. So real quick, let me do this.
I thought you couldn't do it.
You can't do a reaction. You can't do a reaction.
Huh?
I thought you think it prevents him from doing reaction.
Oh, it does.
Until the start of its next turn.
Yes!
Bro, you were so next turn.
No, the start of its next turn. So I went, then he went, so he has reactions now.
Oh.
You son of a bitch! To the start of his next turn. Y'all had time to beat this thing.
I go after him!
You went.
I went and so my spell works until its next turn. It can't do reactions. I went, then it went. You get what I'm saying? So it had its next turn after me.
Okay. Remember me how I was!
It was a nat 20.
Remember me!
So if we remember the crit rules from the last.
I understand!
He's still fine. It's 17, it's fine.
18 damage.
At least it didn't take off like complete knockout.
I'm just glad it didn't double.
So Drax bravely runs up behind this massive creature with his Morningstar, sinks it into its back, and it turns around and chops him with his greatsword. Drax crumples to the ground, but the Morningstar is still stuck in its back, and it did take a lot of damage from that.
Yo, it's.
Death saving throw. You don't do that right away.
No, on my next turn. As I'm going down,
Shoot, you're up.
You said his Morningstar is stuck in the back?
Yep.
Perfect. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20.
You were nice on that.
Okay.
You could have done worse.
I'm gonna have Ingress move his. Let me just double check what his movement is, sorry. It's 30, so he's good. So he's gonna move his 30 feet to here. I'm gonna move mine to here. I'm gonna first have Shu attack it with his dagger, just to see what fucking.
That's not a number.
Is that really how that
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, doesn't miss.
Miss.
Okay. Then I'm gonna run up.
What's Shu's armor class?
It's low. It is.
Is it 17?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, he's gonna get hit, but go ahead with your next.
Okay. What I'm gonna do next is since I'm behind him, I'm gonna grab the Morningstar. I'm gonna shocking grasp the Morningstar because it's metal, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shocking grasp it, twin that spell again. That way I'm doing 2 shocking grasps using the metal Morningstar as a conductor into it.
Okay.
And would I get advantage? Oh no, I'm
So I'll say that being creative with the Morningstar, you'll get advantage on one of the shocking
On one
grasp
of the shocking
attacks.
grasp, okay.
Yeah. And you can choose which one.
Oh, hi, my friend.
That's a 3. That's a 14 plus 1. That's 18. And then either way, I'm only gonna hit it once.
Okay.
But it is gonna take 1d8. Come on, give me some good 3 damage from that.
Do a D4.
A d4.
Yeah. 4. Alright, so we'll say 7 damage. I'm trying to reward you for the cleverness of that. Okay, so here's what happens. Shu and Ingress run up and flank it. Ingress distracts it by taking a swipe, completely misses. However, Ingress ends up getting hit by the creature. What is the damage for that again? It's 2d. 15 damage.
2d6?
Yes.
15? Oh, he did. He out cold.
So, how do I want to do this? I think what we'll have is Ingress takes the swipe, and this thing distracted now, seeing a closer enemy right in front of it, takes its greatsword and just with a casual, callous backhand shatters Ingress. Sorry, I keep doing that. Into like just a bunch of like fragments of bone and everything, just kind of like drops to the ground. And as it's distracted, it gets shocked by Shu behind it and ends up taking a lot of damage, and it kind of like convulses a little bit. Now this means that it's also not able to do any reactions until the beginning of its next turn, right? Okay.
So your turn right afterwards.
Yeah.
Almost.
He's got a few people with him.
I will say this: it's taken a substantial amount of damage. It kind of like seems like it's like almost about to like drop to one knee.
Okay. That does not mean it's about to die.
We will go to Harvey.
Okay. I'm prone right now, so I have to use an action to stand. Right?
Where's that movement?
It's an action.
That's your whole movement.
My whole movement.
Yep.
Shit.
We're doing things a little different.
Play down. Play dead.
Yeah.
No,
But he can stand. Can you attack from there?
I can attack from there.
At least he can't reaction swipe at your ass.
Well, this is true. He can't react at me. All right. So I'm gonna use my dart to attack.
That didn't do me nothing.
And
Well, that's not my fault he goes before you, not my fault you roll so low.
so
Do what I can.
I'm
So
buying
you know there's a bag
I
of bones?
gotta buy new for
Huh?
my shit.
You got there's a bag of bones?
You want to pull your guy in for you?
No, it's pulling up.
But the
It's
thing shatters
reset
a bunch of bones.
when I turned it on, like sleep.
Got some
There you
bag.
go. There, dart plus 6. It's 19 attack.
Is your brother even alive?
Does it hit?
19 hits.
All right. And so
As he died before, he
plus
just
4,
carried around his bones
which is
and
7
stabbed
damage.
me.
Piercing.
All right.
I'm not telling you. I don't know you.
Fucking
All
kid.
right. And
We're out here.
I can't move.
Birdman did 7 damage.
And I can't do any other
Woo!
bonuses,
So that's your
so
turn.
that's my turn.
That's your quickest turn ever.
Yeah. Because
All right.
I was knocked down.
So, Harvey, kind of getting up a little woozy from getting slammed against the side of the cabin wall,
What happened, guys?
sees what happened to Ingress, just the last little bit of it, and sees Shu holding on to this Morningstar, like shocking it, that's still sunk into its back, and figures this is the perfect time to throw a dart. Really quickly pulls one out and throws a dart, ends up sinking into its side where the Morningstar originally hit it, and goes deep in there. The thing actually recoils, grunts in pain, and doubles over, taking a substantial amount of damage. It is bloodied, it is bleeding everywhere.
So would you say there's like a hole in his side, or?
Well, your dart's in there.
Oh, it's still protruding
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Okay.
Kakashi, not my sister.
Jim Dry, you're up.
Next turn.
Quick question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut you off. So where it's bleeding from, is it bleeding from where the dart entered?
Yeah. Yeah, it was weakened on its side from the Morningstar.
I just want to make sure that's where the blood's coming from, or if it's- but if it's coming from the wound,
Yes.
and the dart is plugging it, perfect.
Yeah.
I'll just pick up a girl from a dungeon.
Don't think so. Let me call you back.
Oh, from the inside? It's not what I was thinking. I was thinking more medical ways, just, that's why you don't pull an object when you're getting impaled, because it's probably
Mm-hmm.
blocking an artery. I'm just gonna let that bitch bleed out.
I thought you were. That's true. That's a good point. I was thinking.
Jim Dry, you're up.
Just shove my hand here.
Sorry about that, guys. I don't really think I need to use. This motherfucker's gonna come after me. Would it use an entire turn if I decided to throw ball bearings down?
Huh?
Would it use an entire turn if I decided to throw ball bearings down?
I mean, it would be your action.
Okay, so
You might.
from
have
my from my perspective, this guy. Is he? You said he was about to take the knee after that hit. Did he take the knee, or is he still standing?
He barely, like he's like hunched over, but like crouching down almost, kind of like he's in a
blood coming out of
vulnerable
his head.
position.
Right, blood coming out of his head.
Blood coming out of his head, his side, his back, couple of spots on his back.
His and his attention is where? Still on me?
No, he's got someone holding a lightning struck Morningstar in his back.
Would
So
I
in this
have
case,
a
you
sneak
have
attack?
advantage, yeah.
So would I be able to do another sneak attack? You would. All right. I want to do my sneak attack now with my bow. So let's roll 2. Right. Let me see if I got this. I get to roll this twice to see if you can get the highest one. Right.
Yeah.
So that's a 19 and a 14. So I'll take the 19. That hits.
Yep.
Then I get to roll 1d6 for my damage, which is a 5, and then my sneak attack.
Wait, yours was.
1d6 plus 3. Oh, so
Yeah, it's
5
8.
plus 3 is 8. So that's 8. And then my sneak attack is 2 more d6s, which is a 6. So that's now 6 and 8 is 14. And 3, 17.
17 damage? How do you want to do this?
Thank you, Jesus.
So Jim Jar's like, Jax, no! And then Ingress. Damn it, Ingress! And so he's looking around, he's watching his pals kind of fall down, And then Birdman throws a dart at him. He's like, you know what? Fuck this guy. He lines up his crossbow, and he looks at the part that he just hit him in the head the first time. Sees exactly where the target is on his head, and it looks like a bullseye to him. So he just goes, you know what? I'm gonna lose my bet on this, but fuck this guy. Headshot straight into the right into the same hole that I hit him before.
Perfect. And it's hunched over. It looks up just in time to see this thing sink into its head, and it just immediately drops back on its back, dead.
Now the real question is, who has he?
I can shove rations down your throat. There's water. Maybe there's healing waters.
So I'll walk with Ingers and I'll heal Ingers.
You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Is this in front of everyone?
It has to be. What am I gonna? So you guys watch, I guess, because you explained that he kind of shattered into bones, right? So you guys watch as I kind of dig through the bones and I pull out his skull, and it's a tiefling skull with a large gem that's embedded in the forehead.
I'm dead. I don't see nothing.
You don't see nothing. And then I kind of look at it and it glows a bit, and he kind of bones sort of like Iron Giant reform back, and he recloaks up.
Okay.
And he puts his mask back on as well.
Alright.
Well, I'll be damned.
Is he dead, or is he just...
He's down. Like, he's not like dead. Dead would be like if he went so far in the negative. That
That's why I said I'm glad he didn't double.
I have
Because
two
if he would have
potions of
doubled, I
healing.
would have.
No, it was
I
double.
have one.
No. My hip. You only hit me for 18. What I'm saying is.
Oh, gotcha.
Are you over half your over
No,
already?
he's
Okay.
over.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sacrifice one of my potions of healing, team player, and which is a 2d4 plus point. That's what you get. So do I have to roll that, or does he roll that?
Well, no, you don't have to use a healing potion. You can stabilize him. You guys are out of combat now, so you can stabilize him
Save
and basically get him to like 1 hit point.
Okay, I'm gonna stabilize you without sacrificing a potion.
While he's stabilizing him, can I look at the? I just want to look at the sword. I don't want to look at anything else on the body. Just the sword.
It's a very crude, it's definitely a great sword, judging by the length, the width, and just the overall make of it. However, there's so many jagged pieces, and it's almost made out of some sort of very black material, not quite onyx, but something very dark. It's not normal metal that you guys are used to seeing.
I touch it.
You just woke up.
Yeah, this is what he does. He's like,
I just want to go down there and look at. Pretty much, I go.
nothing happens when you touch it.
Damn.
Is any kind of iconography or just?
No, I mean, you guys, if you want, what are you trying to figure out about it?
I'm trying to see if there's any. I just want to look at it. If it's like something unusual, if there's like markings on it that might be reminiscent
Why
of
not
any
give
of
it
the
to
dreams.
Shu?
Or that's what I was gonna do. If anything else, have Ingris wield it.
Ingris,
It's
sorry.
just like a sword.
He can wield a greatsword?
I don't know what he can do and what he can't do. So I
Okay,
guess
we'll figure that out. Yeah, I mean,
he can use a short sword.
other than just the fact that it looks like it's very weirdly crafted compared to how normal greatswords are done. There's nothing else remarkable about it.
Hey, Drax.
Yeah.
Good thing you didn't take that back.
Short bows. I don't know.
Yeah, I would say if he,
2 more
unless
goals.
he's got two-hand weapon proficiency.
Just saying.
Maybe
2 more
Yeah,
goals.
yeah.
2 more goals for what?
Our original bet.
I look over at Can I use my movement and pretend like
We're not in combat. You can move wherever you want.
So I'm gonna move over to Harvey over here, and I'm saying, "Hey Harvey,"
Yeah, what's up?
and I'm gonna take a swing at him, punch him in the face.
Okay.
Roll.
Unarmed strike attack. Can you use great weapons?
I can.
Except I'm gonna do my unarmed strike attack.
I don't have, basically, the only longsword I have is one.
It's only a +1,
I don't have any.
right?
Yeah.
I was saying, can you use a great weapon?
So,
You have, like, great
what do I roll for that?
proficiency?
Don't know, I'm not sure.
It would be a D20.
But
I could use 2.
so
Alright.
I'm gonna.
All right, here I go. And I rolled, and doesn't really. It's there we go. 14.
What is your armor class?
So
I'm gonna take the.
So I'm gonna take
attack.
I'm gonna take the punch. I'm gonna swing, and I'm gonna.
Oh. And then you're gonna see me like Power Ranger style, like just spin in the air and land on the ground, and just lay out.
How much did we say?
2 gold.
Got you. Can I pay him 2 gold?
He Venmos 2 gold.
Do I add my 2 gold?
Yeah, you just add it to your currency.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
So is he
Guys,
down?
How do I do
You
that?
go to your equipment.
Is he down?
Wait. Let me figure out how to talk. Let me talk.
He wants to make sure he has his gold in his inventory.
Yeah, because this guy motherfucker took the gold before I had a chance.
Go to
Yeah, I got all the
equipment.
gold.
One more. There you go. And then you're gonna see currency right there.
Just tap it
Yep.
and add 2 gold.
But technically, Jim Jar, there's
Brett may have to add that.
Yeah, I think I could edit.
before you took over as Jim Jar, him and I had an agreement of getting to the surface, and he
Yeah,
did
you may
pay
not be able
gold.
to add it on the setting you're in right now.
Alright, so add my 2 gold when you have a chance.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
So I collect my 2 gold.
I give you your 2 gold.
Why is it not letting you do that?
It's just like one of those things. It's a weird thing.
Right.
they do.
Sometimes that's it.
I
And
got you.
pocket. Pleasure doing business with you.
Always.
Okay, after I hear that, I get back up.
You just took the punch?
I took the plunge. I took a dive.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Worth it.
And I go, good job. Anyways, I'm gonna fly over.
Everyone's happy. He got punched, I got paid.
Jim Jar, you want to earn more gold?
I fly over to the body. I want to get my darts back, and I also want to just inspect the body
How
and
much
see
you
if
got?
I see anything of
I got
value
over 40.
on the body.
Is anyone else checking the body?
I'm getting my Morning Star back.
No.
I might as well inspect it. I mean, I just want to see what's up with it, because, like, what the hell makes this thing run, anyways? Hey, stool, stud, whatever.
All right.
Come over here. This is your
Are you
thing.
sure we're all checking the body?
I'm not.
I'm just grabbing my Morning Star. That's all.
Okay, so you're both checking the body.
Yeah.
All right. D20, straight D20. Whoever's
Okay.
highest.
Eh, I'm looking at the body like, yep, it's a body.
12.
What do I have my
7.
plus?
No, just a straight. On 7.
So, yeah, I'm like, well,
Okay, so Jim's are still kind of riding high on like killing this thing and getting the final blow.
I'm not really checking the body. I'm just putting my foot on it.
Yeah, he's just kind of like he's like kind of looking around, but he's really just kind of showing off, which leaves Harvey as the first person to actually really start digging around and like seeing what's on this thing. You find 200 silver, 70 gold, and oh man, I should have had this ready. Give me just a sec.
I'm looking over at him like, so,
You're gonna be like,
So,
you got your 2 gold.
so,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm busy counting.
okay.
You had a question?
I was gonna give you one of my goals, but now I see how you are.
No.
I mean, I did just save you, you know, sort of, mostly. Yeah, mostly.
Okay, so you find the 200 silver, the 70 gold, and then
Yeah.
you find an odd rod in a pouch on this thing's person.
I was wondering when that was
it,
gonna
it,
come
it
up.
looks like it has special engravings.
It does have glyphs on it.
How big is this rod?
Big enough to go in your butt.
Why, bro?
Spit on it before you do it too.
Harvey on the steak.
Give me 1 second.
Are these engravings similar to the ones on the scroll or the map?
That's what
Yeah, I'm
we're
small,
gonna
but
find out.
I've got an actual. I've got it in my collection.
Well, Abe's pulling that up. I'm like, all right, guys. Next time we get to a village or town, drinks are on me.
Bet. I hit you with a
Okay, so it's a small,
Except for you.
Cylindrical piece of some sort of hard unknown metal.
Mm-hmm.
It's smooth. Obviously, you can see it has some carvings along the side, but it's hard to make out anything except the word Unis. You pick it up. It's warm to the touch and about 2 feet long.
Oh, he's gonna be really Harvey on the stick.
Did you just pull that out of his unis? I'm joking.
It's as big as he is.
I'm not 2 feet tall, bro.
Oh, that's gonna go
It's
from the
half my
root.
height.
It's gonna be from the rooter to the tutor.
Stool. Can you or Jim Jar Stool? Do either of you recognize these glyphs or this writing, or does Unis mean anything to either of you?
I scratch my head slowly as I think back into the past of my character, not knowing if I know how to read this language. No, not a clue.
What language is it?
Are we able to ascertain what language it
It's
is?
not any language.
Oh, we would know per se.
So it's not Draconic, Arion, or Kakra, apparently.
Arahu?
My species.
And
We'll
we're,
say-
we're saying that stool doesn't read that
Let's
language.
say it's abyssal. So if anyone
I
speaks,
speak abyssal.
Okay. So, it's an odd old dialect of Abyssal.
It's a different dialect.
I don't even know what I speak.
Ancient.
You go to your languages and
Ancient.
all the way.
I mean,
swipe all
like-
the way.
Like primordial.
Beginning of the world, like old primordial
I
beginning
speak
of
primordial
time.
too.
No, I'm just saying like, so it means first.
First unis.
Oh.
And Harvey, if you could check your,
For me?
yeah.
I mean, okay.
Can I crack off the horns off the creature?
You and the horns.
I don't need to cut off. I just want to crack off the horns if possible.
Yeah, I'll see why not.
Cool.
Then again,
I don't know. It might be component-wise later on. I don't know.
Am I supposed to get something?
Yeah, you maybe need to refresh.
Okay.
What are you doing that for? Need a back scratcher?
You never know if component-wise, or I mean, technically it's bones, and since it cast out the bag, I can reanimate bones to an extent.
Really? Yeah, well, I kind of got that gist.
Yeah, I
You
added
could
it
do
to your
what?
character.
Like on my
Yeah,
character?
he's not my
Yeah,
real
in your
bro.
Oh,
equipment.
I thought you said Discord.
If the
Oh,
horns
I'm
didn't
sorry.
give it away.
No.
The fuck?
I just
I'm
thought
going
you
to
had
send you
did it
something
for
else in the
daddies.
description I haven't added to the item yet.
Okay. So is it my notes or just description?
Who knew your mama could have been a
It's in your equipment. It's actually equipped on your person.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
And I did send you a description in Discord because I just realized the magic item I made doesn't have the actual full functionality. So I sent that to you in Discord just to keep track of, but I'll have it updated shortly.
Okay, so let me see.
Was this like a Minotaur or something, or what was this thing?
You can do an Arcana check.
Sure, I'll do an Arcana check.
Okay, so.
Anyone else who wants to know what it is can roll one Arcana check.
Yeah.
Nat 20 for 21.
Fucking shit. Okay.
What was those rolls?
During the battle.
I only got a 9.
So, I'll just say it out loud, it don't matter. When demonic corruption taints a tribe's leadership, orcs might turn to abyssal magic to make tanarooks. Evil humans who control orcs also use such power to bolster their followers' strength. The demon lord Baphomet gladly shares the secret of creating tanarooks with those who entreat him for power. The process corrupts an unborn orc of the tribe, transforming it at birth into a creature much more savage than an orc. Although Tanarooks are fearsome fighters, they are a threat to their allies off the battlefield. Within their tribe's lair, a Tanarook is destructive and volatile, and kept best imprisoned. Sooner or later, a freed Tanarook rampages through the tribe, attempting to take over by force. Most such coups fail, but at great cost to the tribe. If a Tanarook does seize the leadership of a tribe, reckless war is the course it inevitably chooses. If a Tanarook manages to breed, its blood taints numerous subsequent generations, so its female descendants randomly produce Tanarooks. Rather than risk raising a natural-born Tanarook, most tribes slay such abominations.
Can you spell Tanaruk?
Tanaru.
You're gonna see one soon.
KKS.
In your campaign now. He's like, I like
I like the Tanarooks.
I don't know if my
So,
guy can handle one of
Demon
them
Lord
things.
Baphomet gladly shares the secret of creating Tanarooks.
So I basically would have been able to glean that from like messing with the boat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, can I use that as a staff?
I mean, it's half your
You
height.
could.
We were walking around looking like Knight with a nice stick.
That's true. Well, more would be more like a.
Did you read the description I sent to you?
I
in
did. I
Discord?
already made the
It's
adjustment.
pretty cool, right?
I like it.
Oh, you didn't need to make the adjustment.
All you have to do is activate it. It makes the adjustment for you.
Oh, well, okay, perfect. There you go.
Talking about a tune.
Oh shit! Yeah, I just see what that did to your AC now.
Because I read the description, I'm like, oh yes, I'm activating this shit.
All right. So, also everyone 450 experience.
Yes.
And Jim Jar, if you want, I'll take care of yours.
Please, because I don't think I. Let me see. How do I do that?
You would go to.
I don't think he's letting him do the setting.
So I'm in here.
Oh, that's different than what I normally see.
Yeah, because it's like I can watch it, I can check it, but I can't add anything to it.
No, you just have the access to the character, but it's not letting you edit the character.
I remember that.
Sorry, we got how much
remember
XP? I'm sorry.
450.
That happened to you with it.
That happened to me, and I had to. What did I end up having to do?
Because that happened with your campaign.
Yeah.
You had to like
think
thing
you
and
had
then
to, like,
re
remove
You
thing.
had to make
Yeah.
sure you didn't have any, like, I think you had like too many characters.
That's what it was.
I don't have too many characters.
Yeah, he just has the one.
Yeah, I mean,
But also depends, did you
Oh.
claim it within the campaign, or
He
you
did.
just?
Yeah.
Huh.
I was able to edit last week.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll take a look because
Ours.
I've got that same version of the
I may need
D&D
to update my
player.
app. That's all.
Huh?
Maybe
Yeah.
something like update my app or something.
Okay.
Yeah, D&D
but yeah, I got you.
has been.
Cool. So I got my 450.
Manage XP. What's your XP total at? I'm just gonna match his to everyone else's.
Mine is at 3,595.
Yeah, that's after
You're
the bonds.
higher than mine.
Oh, because he's
'Cause
been
I'm at-
bonds and we've been playing sometimes. and
I'm
his character
at
didn't.
3,405.
Match his.
Where are you at?
Have you matched mine?
395.
395?
3,595.
I don't want like, if anyone's not able to come, I don't want to have them penalized by like an experience.
You have to learn something.
All right, 3,595, right?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so yeah, so the item, the gold,
The silver.
And the experience.
So
And
Harvey, the
knowledge.
Rod of Jam
Jams
says
and-
first.
First
Which is,
ooms.
I read first on it.
But I read Unis.
Unis means
Unis.
first is what he's telling me.
Oh, that's what it said. Oh, that's what it means.
3,595.
Unis. Okay.
Lunis means first?
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that it's first, so I don't know if maybe this is like first in a set or if it's like the firstborn of this thing, but it's unusual for it to say first like that, I guess. I'm just saying it's odd.
I agree. That makes me feel good.
I don't care if it makes you feel good or not. I'm just saying there might be more to it. You might be able. There might be a second.
Any
Okay,
holes? Any attachment looking things?
I mean, at the moment, it looks like just a straight rod. I don't see any like juncture points or connective points. Right? I don't believe so. But either way, I think we need to. We took some damage. I think we need to like rest or find a spot. I think here is probably a good point. Like I don't see anything else here. I haven't heard anything else.
Huddle up in this little
I
corner.
like that because looks like one way in, one way out. We could guard the entrance, and we already kind of cleared the cavern.
And if need to, I can drop a darkness bubble there. And it looks like there's nothing here.
Like I say, if there's more of
Yes,
whatever
that's
you have supply wise, we can
Well,
just
we
eat
we
that.
got everything already.
We got it.
Oh, is that
We
it?
harvested
You
that.
guys find 2 more Zerkwood mushrooms in this little cavern, by the way.
Oh, sweet.
We're gonna.
I'll just drink
you can
the
do
water.
3 harvests on each one.
So what's that?
So native Underdark folks get to roll a d6 twice plus 4, and everyone else gets a
D6
d4
twice plus 4.
plus 4. But so there's only 6 harvests total that can take place.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Between all this?
So I'll do one because I'm
So
native.
always just partake.
Technically-
in harvest. So that's 5, and then we can have.
Could I do all? Since I'm a native, could I do all 6? Since I have the highest
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you want that?
Yeah, it's
but-
more food out of the gate.
But will you disperse them?
The guy who saved everyone.
And then, like
Did the most damage.
Whoa, why is this thing up here? Hold on. Support wise.
Hey guys,
You say-
check it out. I figured out a trick from the last time I got these. Let me try to grab these. I think I can get a few more from up top. I'm kind of nimble.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Sorry. I just thought of
what
something.
was it that I could roll again?
So you get to roll 6 times. You get to roll 2d6 plus 4. That's how much food
6
you
times.
can get.
Calculator, somebody?
You want
2d6
another
plus
D6?
4?
Yeah, 2d6.
Here's a D6.
1, 2,
That's okay. 2d6 plus 4.
4.
You gotta roll 6 times. Why don't you just roll 4 D6?
I'll do it. I was talking.
12.
Okay.
It's 12 dice.
Or he can roll.
It's 41 plus 4 is 45.
No, it's 41 plus 4 6 times.
Yeah.
So 4 times 6 is 24. So 41 plus 24.
Oh, yeah, then that's 65.
65.
I mean, you can go with that, or you
We'll
can
take
go
it.
back.
65 pounds worth of food.
Are you dispersing that?
Do you want to not use my?
I'm sitting on this pile of food over here.
His backpack just got
Surgeon. I can't. My backpack's like this. Is like, well.
Surgeon John.
And just so you know, your rations are definitely going to be at a higher price.
Well. Hey, you hungry? I mean, summer really doesn't do too much for you down here.
How many rations was it?
65.
65 plus my whatever 14 I think I had, 8, 9, whatever.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
add those for you too.
So I did help you win that bet too.
That's 2 gold. How many gold is the silver.
He got 70 gold
And 200 silver.
200 silver.
Oh, you can spare some to go.
He didn't see how much I got though.
We did.
But Ingress did.
We all did.
I was right there on the body. My foot was on the body, so just watching you count it, and I was like, ahem. And you said you were counting.
Alright. But
So-
I offered to buy the drinks when we get to town.
Drinks is like 4 gold.
That's
four,
if we
four
get to
silver.
town.
If we get to town, I'm willing to collect right
Plus,
now.
we're going to stools. We don't know.
I've learned my lesson about collecting. So how about this?
Okay.
How about you give me half what you got?
Brad, can't.
You mean 100 silver?
100 silver, and what else did he get? It was 100
From the
silver.
corner real quick.
Yeah.
It was 100 silver, and there was more coin.
It
than
was
that.
200
200 silver.
and 70 gold.
70 gold. So
But
half what you got.
Ingress saw it all.
You got 81
Rations?
rations on you.
Half what you got,
So what are you saying?
and you're
Can I
fed
slide a hand
for the next
to
6
his money
days.
pouch? So it's just
6 days of
falling
food
out?
can go a long way down here.
Slide a hand, yeah. Go for it.
I do see you have a
Don,
lot.
where do you keep your money pouch? In a bag, on your side?
I do
bag,
see you have a
on the
lot
side,
of
on the side?
rations on you.
I'm sitting on a pile of rations. I'm sitting on a pile of rations with my crossbow like
Yeah.
with my short bow like this.
Well, I mean, his passive perception is not.
Give
high enough for that, so yeah,
me
use perception.
18 days
You want to describe it?
worth of food.
Describe what?
18?
What he hears.
It's like triple it up, and I'll give you that half.
Cling, 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 cling. Are you moving? Are you moving, by the way, or are you standing still?
I'm talking with him next to him.
We're over here. See?
We're by the water.
Wait. Oh, you.
No. He collected the food. We're all in there.
Oh yeah, that's right. We
Hold on here.
We're all in here.
Hey, thank me later.
Okay.
No.
Yes!
No.
Let the DM describe. Let the DM
Go
describe.
ahead.
Are you sitting or standing?
Standing.
You're standing? Okay. So,
Should I be sitting right now?
I'm just,
Not a
Hey,
just standing.
get ready to move.
this was,
I want to jump. Like, choose McDuck.
okay.
Not that much.
So that's gonna hurt, but okay.
I'm not gonna literally die.
So as you don't notice anything until you obviously hear the weird behavior and hear some of the giggling and snickering that happens. You turn and see that your coin purse has been cut, and all of the silver and gold that you've collected up to this point is laying in a medium-sized pile on the ground. And he wants to Scrooge McDuck into it.
Whoa. That was just a phrase. I didn't say I was going to.
I was gonna say
Money! Jump!
D4 for damage.
Everybody jump on the money!
Okay, so
I got all the food. I'm guarding the food. Let them fight over the money, and I'll just sell it off.
This could be.
All right, so you guys made it through that fight. You got a weird some sort of item that does something for you.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
You got a lot of gold and silver that unfortunately is now laying on the ground. And you guys found a shit ton of food too. So
Which I'm guarding. So
Hopefully,
I got it all.
hopefully it might be enough for you guys to make your way to and across the Silken
That
Pass
would be
Right.
perfect.
when we return next time.
Damn it! Wait! No!
Let's go.